So the Miami Heat shocked everyone except for maybe the Miami Heat in Game 2 by taking the win on the road in Denver, and now we've got a series on our hands. But let's have a look at how Miami got back into the ball game because they were down 8 going into the fourth quarter of play. And I want to talk about Duncan Robinson and why he made such an impact. In the first half, Denver's bench outscored Miami's 20 points to 5. So Miami in the second half, Eric Spoelstra needed one of his bench guys to make a contribution if they wanted to have any chance of getting back into the game and getting rid of the double-digit lead that Denver had in the third quarter. So we're going to look at some of the first few plays of the fourth quarter that Duncan Robinson got cooking in. Okay, we all know that Denver play Jokic in the first and the third, and then he takes his rest at the start of the second and the fourth. So for the Miami Heat, it was imperative to start the fourth quarter hot and get back into the game, cut the lead down so that when Jokic comes back into the ball game, they can go either way. All right, so let's take a look at what Duncan Robinson did. Okay, so this first play over here, we've got Gabe Vincent with the ball on the wing. Bam Adebayo is going to come up and set a screen. Then we've got Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry spacing the floor, and we've got Caleb Martin in the dunker spot down here. Now, Bam does a great job of not letting, Jamal Murray drop back with Gabe Vincent, who actually rejects the screen. Bam Adebayo managed to maybe hold him a little bit with his off arm, but we can't see that angle. Anyway, Gabe Vincent is going to come off into the painted area, and what this is going to do is it's going to collapse the defense. As you can see, Christian Brown, even though his name is spelled Braun, I don't know why it's Brown, comes all the way back in with Gabe Vincent, who was on fire in this game, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Miami defenders all focused on the ball. Caleb Martin has gone from the dunker spot out to the corner to space the floor. He's going to receive the pass to Kyle Lowry. He's not actually going to go to Caleb Martin, my mistake. It's going to come to Kyle Lowry, and you can already look. Brown, is getting his hands ready to leap up and contest. He's committed. So the options here are a tough pass to Bam Adebayo or an easy pass to Duncan Robinson. And bear in mind, there's only 7 seconds left on the shot clock. So Denver know that Miami need to shoot the ball. So Kyle Lowry gives the pass out. As you can see, this man is now drawn to Kyle Lowry. Now, Duncan Robinson is going to receive the catch. And as he does that, he catches it on the bounce. He's a shooter who likes the catch on the bounce. So he takes a hop before he elevates into a shot. Other shooters like to get a 1-2. So they'll land left, right, and then go up. But he gets the bounce and he does a very convincing fake. Look at that. Like in this motion right here, even I would think that this is going to be a shot. If you look at his body position, the way his knees are bent, he gives it a head fake. And Jamal Murray gets completely sold on it. Duncan Robinson takes one dribble, gets to the top of the key on the three-point line, and knocks down a triple, right? So he starts off red hot from 3. Now we've got this play. Another Gabe Vincent handling the ball. Bam Adebayo coming to set the screen. They're going to run the action again. This time, he pings the ball to Duncan Robinson in the corner. But as he does that, look at Jamal Murray, right? Jamal Murray's momentum is moving forwards. Because his body position is moving forwards, Duncan Robinson knows that he can drive baseline because it would be impossible for Murray to change his momentum from going this way and get back to recover. So Jamal Murray, not being the quickest perimeter defender anyway, gets caught off guard by Duncan Robinson, who blows by him. Bam Adebayo is doing a great job of what we call the Gortat. Marcin Gortat, who used to play for the Wizards, the Suns, a few other teams, he would do a great job of after he sets his screen and he gets the switch, is he blocks out. As you can see, he blocks out. He looks like he's trying to get post position, but what he's really doing is he knows that Duncan Robinson can come off here. So he blocks out the defenders using his body. That's 2 men that are being occupied by Bam Adebayo right there. And Duncan Robinson can get to the hoop for the and 1. So that's his first bucket. It was a 3 off the pump fake. The second one, he attacks the basket off the dribble. And by the way, credit to Duncan Robinson because everyone thought he was done in this league. Everyone thought that he was finished. He got a big contract for being an elite 3-point shooter in the bubble, but credit to him for working on his drive game. That first step, taking care of the basketball, getting inside and attacking, because we've seen that throughout these playoffs. He's been a key contributor off the bench for Miami. Let's look at the next play because this set is one that Miami go on to run again and again and again. Okay, so it starts here. We got Kyle Lowry is going to set the screen for Duncan Robinson, who's going to fly off. And he's going to go this way. And what that's going to turn into is Bam Adebayo is going to be here for a little dribble handoff. I don't know what the name of the play is. You don't need to get into that. All you need to know is there he gets the screen from Kyle Lowry. And then here he's flying off the dribble handoff from Bam Adebayo. So this man has to trail Duncan Robinson the whole way unless they're going to switch. And that's exactly what they do. So they switch, right? You think, okay, cool. Now you got Jeff Green, who's a good, tall, lengthy defender. You've got the mismatch down low of Bam Adebayo versus Christian Brown. And Duncan Robinson is looking at his options, but he knows, because if you look at his feet, I want you to pay attention right here where his feet are, okay? As soon as he gets to that step there, this is how he's got his shot base that he likes to shoot out of. So he gets to the shot base, one hop. Remember I told you earlier in the video, he takes the hop. He's not a 1-2 shooter. He's a hop shooter. And Jeff Green has given him not a lot of space. Like that must be like a meter maybe. But he knows, because he's one of the best shooters in the game and his release point is right by his head, that it's going to be very difficult for Jeff Green, who's kind of sat in his defensive stance. Look where his feet are. He's not really up on him, pressuring him to move the ball. He knows that he's going to be able to get the shot off. He shoots the shot from 28 feet and he gets another 3 to go down. So that's 3 straight baskets. Now this time, instead of Kyle Lowry, it's Gabe Vincent who sets this screen for Duncan Robinson to come off. He's going to come off that screen and once again receive the dribble handoff from Bam Adebayo. Or at least that's what Miami think, because that's what happened in the last play. What we're going to see instead is he receives the screen from Gabe Vincent, and instead of coming off the dribble handoff that Miami love to run, he's going to curl to the hoop. Because as you can see, there's all this space that he can attack. So instead, he curls, but because he's just scored 3 straight baskets, we have 1, 2 defenders going with him, and that means Gabe Vincent is wide open in the corner. So he gets the easy catch and shoot, knocks that down. We're going to see the next possession down. Another screen from Gabe Vincent. Now Duncan Robinson is going to come it off again. And is he going to use the dribble handoff? Is he going to come off and curl? Now this causes indecisions for Denver's defense. So he comes off the screen. This time he curls. But this time, because Gabe Vincent just scored a 3, you've got this man who has to stay attached to him. He can't help and come across like he did last time. And Brown is firing over the screen, so he's trailing the play. He's behind Duncan Robinson, meaning Duncan Robinson has a clear path to the hoop. If this man comes across to help, he's got Gabe Vincent right here. If this man comes across to help, he's got Caleb Martin waiting on the wing. So Duncan Robinson gets into the lane, 1, 2, and a nice, strong finish. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the birth of the Duncan Robinson mean mug. I never thought for a second. I know Tyler Herro did it in the bubble. I did not think that Duncan Robinson would be mean mugging in the NBA Finals. That was simply sensational, but look at the scoreboard, right? At the clips I showed you at the start of them, they were down 83 to 75. On the other side, you know, once those possessions have taken place, it's 88 to 85. They erased an 8-point deficit and took a 3-point lead in literally the first 2 minutes of that fourth quarter. Mike Malone had to call a timeout. You've got to get Jokic back in there. We're going to dive into, in the next video, what Miami were doing defensively, if I get enough comments from you guys telling me that you want to see it. But that's what Duncan Robinson's impact was. He was sensational in the win, a big part of it. Even though 10 points on the stat line doesn't look impressive, it's about the timing of those. They erased the deficit, got themselves into the game and gutted out the win. Congratulations to the Miami Heat. Let me know in the comments if you want more breakdowns, what you want to see broken down. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and all that YouTuber stuff. But most importantly, get buckets.